Hey, so whenever we do baptisms, we get a lot of questions in that revolve around one of two extremes. The first extreme are people that just jump in the baptistry. They're like, oh, I need to be baptized? Okay. And they don't really contemplate the gravity of the statement that's being made, the decision, and how big it is. On the other extreme, you have people that never get baptized because they kind of overthink it. And they really have the bar set up here for the person they need to become in order to make that decision to get baptized. It's that second extreme that I want to talk about today. If that's you, you're out there and you're thinking, yeah, I want to give my life to God, but I got to get all my ducks in a row, and I got to live my life perfectly for God, and then I will step over the line because I don't want to be a hypocrite. Listen, I respect that. I do. I want you to know I honor the fact that you consider this to be a big decision, but here's the problem. You think that you need to get cleaned up to take a bath, but that's not how it works. What God wants you to do is not to have all your ducks in a row, not to have your life all perfect and figured out. What God wants you to do is to give Him your heart sincerely, to step across the line honestly and sincerely and surrender your life to God. And that's why in 1 Peter 3:21, it says that baptism is not a pledge to be perfect. It isn't a pledge to do everything right or have all your ducks in a row. Baptism is a pledge of, and catch this, a pure conscience, a good conscience before God. In other words, baptism is simply saying, I am not going to ignore my sin. Instead of ignoring it or thinking that I can fix it on my own, I'm not going to do that anymore. I am just going to surrender it to God. I'm going to surrender my heart. I'm going to surrender my mind to God, and I am going to be obedient to Him, and I'm going to let God work on me. So if that's you, if you're sitting out there going, man, I'm not good enough yet, and I need to be better, listen. All you have to do is be humble before God, give Him your heart, and be ready to be obedient to your conscience. And if that's you, then you are ready to make this decision.